Good morning, students. While continuing the chapter journal, today we will discuss some other transactions that are to be very much complex in the calculation of amount. And everybody, please listen it very carefully. Understand if you have any query and doubt, please ask. Because definitely you will find this type of transaction in your exam as well. See, enter the following transaction in the Journal of Hari and Company. 2020 is the year. April 1 purchase goods from Vinod on the list price of rupees 40,000 at 10% trade discount. So what we are doing over here, we are business and purchasing the goods from Vinod. So what should be the first entry? The first entry will be the first entry that we have to make on. First of all, you have to make the format, and after preparing the format in which all the terms are to be written like on April 1, the entry will be purchases are doing. Purchases account debit to. Now we are purchasing the goods from Vinod on trade discount. It means no cash discount is there and transaction is made on credit. So entry will become purchases account debit to Vinod account, and the narration will become goods purchased from Vinod at trade discount 10%. Now 10% of which is to be calculated over here. The total purchases are here, that is the total purchases are, if we talk, 40,000. And now we have to calculate the amount, the 40,000 minus 10%. 10% of 40,000 will be 4,000. So the amount will be 36,000 in the debit, and as well the 36,000 this will be shown in the entry of the purchase. So in this way, we have to pass the entry of the purchases on 1st April. Now, after putting the entry on 1st April, the next transaction is to be taken place on April 2, that is goods return to Vinod of list price 10,000. Please keep in your mind, it is the list price of 1,000, that is the goods return. So entry will become Vinod debit to purchases return. Now, when we do the purchases return, the purchases return account will be credited and Vinod account will be debited. Somehow the question arises related to the calculation of the amount for purchase return. Now we have to calculate the purchases return, and how the amount is to be calculated. It is a 1,000, but 1,000 is list price. Now please make sure one thing here. When you are purchasing the goods, you are purchasing the goods of rupees 40,000 at the rate 10% trade discount. It means when you are purchasing the goods on the trade discount, when you return, that trade discount is also be deducted. It means 10% of 1,000 will be 100, and the return is to be made of 900 rupees, and the return is to be made of 900. I hope it is clear to everybody. Please note it down this point. When you purchase the goods and it is given on purchased on the trade credit, and when it is returned, it is also returned on the trade credit. So when you pass the entry of the purchases return, the list price is not to be shown over here. Instead of list price less trade discount is to be given over here. Now the third entry that is to be done on April 6. April 6, you have to make the entry. Paid cash to Vinod. Vinod is receiver because our business is paying cash to Vinod. Debit the receiver. Vinod debit to cash is paying to Vinod, and full settlement word is there. Whenever the full settlement word is there, what does it mean? Somehow the discount is there. So cash account will be credited, and after that the discount. When we are paying the cash, we are receiving the discount. Discount received account. So how much will be the amount given over here? See, 36,000 goods purchase, 900 return. We will prepare the working note. Working note. Working note purchases is valued at 36,000 minus return, that is 900, gives us 36,000 minus 900, that will give us the amount 35,100. Now the cash paid to Vinod, amount you pay to Vinod. Now the amount paid 34,000. If the amount paid is 34,000 instead of 35,100, what does it mean? It means it means 1100 is the discount. $1,100 will be the discount received. It will be 1100. Now the amount is to be shown in the cash account. The amount is to be shown over here. The 34,000 discount received. The amount is to be shown 1100. And in case of Tarun Vinod, the amount is to be shown 5,001. Please have a look. Let's recall the complete entry once again. The goods are purchased from Vinod on the list price 40,000, that is 10% trade discount. So goods are sold at rupees 40,000 minus trade discount, that is 10%, means 4,000. The entry will be passed with the help of amount, and the amount is to be shown 36,000. Now the second entry, the goods purchased from Vinod are returned of rupees list price 1000. When we are purchasing the goods, we are getting the trade discount. Very similar to that when you pay back those goods. Suppose you went to a showroom and you buy a new dress of rupees 10,000 and you get discount of rupees 1000 on that. Suppose you go for the exchange or return it, what will you get? You will get the amount of 9,000 instead of 10,000, because at the time of when you purchase, you are getting the discount. So at the time of return, the discount is also be deducted and the net value is to be calculated. So we know debit to purchase is return, 900 is to be shown over here. After that, the entry for the payment made to Vinod, paid cash. Vinod is the receiver, so Vinod debit 35,100. How we have calculated 35,100? It is given over here in the working note I have shown you. The purchases are of 36,000. Please highlight this point. Keep in your mind. The purchases are of rupees. Purchases are of rupees 36,000 and returns are of 900. So 36,000 minus 900, 35,100 is the amount due to pay to Vinod. But in the full settlement, the business is paying 34,000. It means business is receiving the discount of rupees 1100. So in this way, we have to put these entries. It is all about the illustration number 6. Let's go for the next illustration, illustration number 7. I'm erasing the question number 6 and starting the question number 7. Illustration number 7. Enter the following transaction in the journal of Gaurav Brothers 2020. May 10 sold goods to Kailash of list price 1 lakh and the trade discount 15%. May 13, Kailash returned the goods of the list price of rupees 4,000. May 18, received from Kailash the amount due from him under the cash discount of 5%. So what is to be done over here? First of all, the goods are sold. In the previous question, what we have done, goods are purchased. In this question, goods are sold. Goods sold to Kailash of the list price and trade discount. If you remember, I'm repeating again and again, trade discount is not to be shown in the books of account, but it is calculated. It is calculated always, but its account is not to be opened. Cash discount, trade discount account never be opened in the books of accounts. So on May 10, the entry will be as the goods sold to Kailash. So cash credit transaction is there. So Kailash account. So Kailash account debit to sales are done by the business. So sales account will be credited. Now the question arises for the amount, and the narration will be for goods sold at trade discount 15%. Now, how much is the amount is to be shown over here? In the Kailash account, the amount is to be debit, that is 1 lakh at 15% discount. 15% of 1 lakh will be 15,000. It means 85,000 is the amount is to be shown. I hope you people are able to calculate. So here you have to show the amount of rupees 5,000. How the amount of 85,000 is to be given or calculated? 1 lakh is the total value of the goods. 15% is the trade discount. So 85,000 the amount of the sale. After selling the goods are returned on May 13. On May 13, the entry is to be passed. Kailash return the goods. It means sales return are there. Sales return account debit as credit sales are there. So sales return to now. How much is the amount? The amount is again it is given on the list price and you have to show the amount for the sales return less rate discount. Now the sales are of rupees. We know very well the sales return are of 4,000, 15%. 15% of 4,000 will be the 600 rupees. It means the sales return are 3,400. Is of 34 and it is returned to Kailash. So Kailash account will be credited, that is with 3,400. Now we have put the first entry, that is with the amount of 85,000. And how we get the 85,000? I'm just showing here in bracket to let you know that how the amount is to be calculated. 85,000. The total amount is 1 lakh minus 15%, that is 15,000. One lakh minus 15,000. In this way, you can calculate the amount of 85,000. And how you calculate the 3,400? The total amount you had, don't write it in your journal entries. I'm just telling you for the sake of giving you complete information. That's why. Otherwise, you people don't have to write it. That 1 lakh minus 15,000. I'm just telling you to calculate that how we calculate the 85,000. It should be memorized by you. Otherwise, might be you forget that how we calculated it. That's why I have just marked over here. And how we calculate 34,000 when we are returning the goods, it is of the list price 4,000, and now we are returning it, and its value will be list price minus 15% trade discount, and 15% trade discount is 600. So it will be 3,400. Now the point will be there after this. My team received from Kailash. Now we are receiving the payment from the Kailash. It means Kailash is the giver and cash is coming to the business. So cash account debit. And when we are receiving the cash in the full settlement, and not in the full settlement, here the specifically given the cash discount is there. So it means at the time of receiving the payment, we are allowing the cash discount. So discount allowed account debit, because discount allowed will become an expense for the business. So discount allowed account debit. Cash account debit, discount allowed account debit. 2. Whom the transaction is taken place? Kailash. Kailash is the giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So Kailash account is to be credited over here. Now the question arises how the amount is to be calculated. It can be very much clear with the help of. Now, if I talk about the working note, net sales are 85,000 minus return, that is 3400. It means net sales will become 81,600. That will be the amount due to receive. Now it is the amount due to receive, but the amount paid over here, that is after 5% cash discount. 5% of which? 5% of 81,600 means 5% cash discount. 5% cash discount will be deducted out of it. 5% of 81,600 will be 4,080 rupees. It will be 4,080 rupees, that is to be received as a cash discount. Now cash discount is to be deducted over here. After deducting the cash discount, the net amount paid to the the net amount received from the Kailash, that is 77,520 rupees. That is amount received from Kailash. So in this way, the entries in which the cash discount is there, trade discount is there, and return is also made, the entry should be done like this. Let's go for the next illustration. It is illustration number 8 is absolutely combined with each other, consolidated, and illustration 9 is the compiled illustration in which you find all the entries that we have done by the time from my first lecture to till date. Whatever the entries we have done, it is given in the illustration number 9. So we will discuss it with, I'll discuss it with you in the query session. You people has to let me know and we will discuss the entries, and it is all about for the day. Now I am just starting the query session. If you have any query, please ask, and as well as we will do the group discussion also.